something I've wanted to ask Chris for ages, because I mean,
Don't fucking ask us, because it's fucking. Is it gonna annoy us? Is it
no,
gonna
no,
upset us?
it's
Okay.
like about RvB and stuff, because I couldn't imagine like how much easier my like EvE career would have been if I'd started in Red versus Blue, or like a similar like sort of corporation where there was loads of help for like fucking the noobs and I mean videos and all that shit. Because like back in the day when I started, there was nothing. Like everyone was just wanted to scam the fuck out of you and kill you, and that was just like a bad experience for me. Like playing it was like ages, wasn't it, dog, before I actually like got anywhere in the game. Like it just seemed to take forever. But that was one of the like that was one of the things that made us want to come back and back to the game, because it was awesome. But just from your point of view, Chris, like fucking, do you think it's an easier way of being like introduced to the game sort of thing, because like starting off in RvB straight away, or?
I think for I couldn't imagine being in any other corp, because there is, like you say, there's so much help, right? It's so easy to come in and you just go into chat, right, and ask for fits, ask for this, ask for that, and someone will help you out, right? It is easy that way. Not being in another corp, it's hard to say whether there's any other the same, but there's so many fucking people in these two corps that even if you go on RvB, right, the fucking for both sides, you can get tons of help from there. So I think it's got to be easier than being in like a small corp where there's not as much help for you. But
Aye. I mean, when I first started, I didn't know anyone who played EVE Online. I mean, it was when we were playing Jedi, wasn't it, Doc? I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to start playing EVE Online, have a shot of it, because I've seen like a couple of videos. And it was a good year before I got like anything decent in the game. It was fucking hideous for me, like a horrible experience, but it was like good at the same time.
you know what? I think honestly, I'll be completely honest with you. If you weren't playing this game, right, and you hadn't introduced me to it, I would never have played it. Because like, there's no way I could have started this. When I watch videos, I just couldn't have fucking imagined me playing this and just learn all this shit. I would have just give up on it. I would have like fucking I'll go back to playing fucking console games because it's fucking easier.
So
without help, this is almost impossible.
So before you'd start playing EVE Online and you're watching the videos, so did you think they were good, or did you not have literally not have a clue what was happening?
Honestly, read any of the comments that's on any of your videos before I started playing. Every time there's a comment saying, I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Like, I had no idea what anything meant. But it looked interesting, right? But at the same time, completely intimidating, because it's like, what the fuck is all this stuff? And there's
that's right,
like little circles. Like, when you first watch it, I don't know what these little circle things are going on down the bottom, right? You keep clicking them, but I don't know what they're doing, right? It means nothing to you when you first start. Can you imagine, like, jumping into a ship, right? No, you don't know anybody. You get this ship, you jump in, like, what do I do? Because you can go through the tutorials and stuff, but it's totally different when you get out there and like there's a fleet of 30 or 40 reds, right?
Tutorials are hideous. But I've always found explaining EVE like to people like really difficult, even though I've been playing for like years and years and years. It's like one of my mates will say, "Oh, what are you playing?" I'll go, "Oh, EVE Online. It's about spaceships," and then that's about as far as I can get, because it's so varied and like massive range of like stuff you can do. It's like totally freeform like game, and that's quite hard for people to get their heads around, sort of thing.
Yeah, the only way you're gonna learn to play EVE is to play it. You can't be explained it. You can't teach yourself it. Really, you have to play it. You have to lose. It's the only way you can learn.
I mean,
it is. That's true.
There is like, I mean, what I'd say to people, you can PvP, you can PvE, you can explore, you can mine, you can. I mean, there is a limited number of things you can actually do in space, but like I say, it's completely freeform, and I just love how everything's like up to the players to suss out and stuff, like the player run market and stuff like that. I mean, it's like explaining that to people as well, or everyone in game builds stuff that you use and then get blown up and then rinse and repeat sort of thing.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about it, right? Everything that's in this game it comes from the players that are in it, right? There's nothing in this game that hasn't come from the players, basically, right? Everything's being produced and sold and resold and marked up 300%.
For the most part, mate, but like skill books and stuff, they're already implanted, and like there is other stuff that's implanted by NPCs and all that shit, but the majority, yes, is...
Yeah, the majority of stuff, like, obviously the skill books, I guess you couldn't make them, right, but...
Like ships and everything, all that sort of shit, mods, all that stuff's like built.
Everything's manufactured, right? You've got to actually manufacture the stuff and sell it, right?
But I mean, there is, like, if you get the faction mods, like, you can only pick them up on the market and contracts, because people have killed the rats and then looted the stuff, sort of thing, but... it does come back to like player interactivity to get that mod.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's definitely a difficult game for like a complete new person that would watch a video on YouTube and say, "Oh, that looks fucking good," right? But then actually looking good and actually trying to get it played, I think it would be really hard for somebody
Aye.
that didn't know anybody else that played it.
Uh-huh. I mean,
I've been mega lucky, right? Because I got a lot of help.
I mean, when me and Pry used to play, it was just like me and Pry, wasn't it? It was.
Yep.
We made our own corp and like with Steve and that, and it was fucking great times then. And we went out war decking people, and we thought we were fucking awesome, but really, like looking back, we were like shit. But it was.
And I fucking targeted a station and got popped by Concord and Rage Bird.
I mean, that's another thing. It's a rite of passage to fit stupid stuff on your ships and to die horribly and get scammed and just all that sort of shit. It's the rite of passage to actually play an EVE and stuff like that, that's what I love as well.
Again, Bin Man, here's a question for you.
How then?
What's the most you've ever lost to a scam?
To a scam?
Yeah.
I know you almost bought a fucking slicer or something for a bill.
Aye, that was a pretty bad one. That was when that first started popping up in Jetta, you know, where it's got like buy Navy slicers only 1 million doc, and it's got the contracts.
Oh
And
man,
you go through. No, well, I've clicked the first one, like 1 million, it was done. I clicked the second one, I was like rushing through, and I got to the last one, I thought, oh, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? This is like a bill. I think that's one of the good scams going at the minute, because, like I say, people rush through and then they don't read the end one, but, I'm trying to think the last time I got scammed. I haven't actually been scammed a lot in EVE, to be honest. I've been quite... I mean, before I even started playing the game, I was reading about all these scams, like in like PC Gamer magazine and stuff. So I came into the game with a headstrong attitude towards that sort of stuff. But I did lose a fucking Megathron to Spaceship Barbie and Armor. Do you know him, Doc?
Oh, I know Spaceship Barbie.
Everyone knows Spaceship Barbie. That was quite good mates with him at the time when I was living down in Armor. But I had this Megathron. I think. Do you remember when you and Danny went out in the Megas?
Yeah.
I had mine and stuff, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just sell it. So I put it in chat like, traders, and I'll sell you this Mega or whatever. And it was fucking Spaceship Barbie, and I thought, oh, someone's not reaching out like straight away. And I looked at the numbers, and I was counting the zeros, and like, oh fucking, that looks alright. So like I hit accept, and like he ended up buying it for like 200k or something instead of 200 mil. I was like,
Oh god.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
And
Oh,
then
fucking passed out.
Then 2 seconds later, I seen haha in the chat, and I knew like then, and he'd linked it up Zaq's Megathron, and then he was selling it for full price on the contracts. I was like, aye,
Bastard.
scammed like a pro there. Like, how about you?
Me?
Oh, you're the one doing the scamming usually.
He's the one doing the
I'm
scamming,
the one
yeah?
doing the scamming, yeah. I've never been scammed, Eve. I've done the scamming.
Aye, like never ever been scammed.
No, I haven't actually. No, I've never ever been scammed in EVE.
Ah, that's good. I mean, I've only been scammed a couple of times, but like I say, I'd read stuff about like the bad people in the universe before I'd even started playing the game.
See, that was another thing when I started, right? I got a heads up from you about that, so I don't touch anything on fucking contracts and jitter. I just buy stuff I want there, and that's it.
Jitter local should just be completely ignored. Like, always ignored, doesn't matter. I mean, there is 1 or 2 things that come up that's decent, but you can, if you want to buy something, then just troll the contracts and find a decent one and just buy anything.
Yeah, never buy anything out of Jitter local because it is going to be a scam. It's as simple as that. As soon as you go into Jitter, the only thing you should really do with local chat is minimize. The only thing that you should
Minimize it,
really
get rid
do.
of it.
Don't press any yellow text.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good, aye. But fucking, so, like, obviously we're in RvB now having a blast and that. I think I'll be in for like a long time, but there will come a time where I'll think, alright, well, I'm going to have a break from RvB or whatever, and, or the game or whatever, but how long do you think you're going to be in, Chris? Like in RvB? Do you think you'll want to go and explore like
It'll
stuff by
take a long.
yourself?
It'll take a long time before I have the balls to disappear into some other places, because I like the security of being in RvB in this fucking space, right? Because I don't want to I just have that fear of being fucking getting out there and just losing everything, right?
And that
That's
could
the thing what EVE can do to you, right? Because you can leave where we are now and you can lose everything pretty quick.
I mean,
yeah.
that happened to one of my mates, Steve's. Remember when he lost his freighter dock?
Aye.
And he had all of his stuff in, like two or 3 years worth of gear. He was hauling it, and he got ganked. Now, I don't know if it was a suicide gank or he got backstabbed by one of his corpies or what, but all I seen on his Facebook status, like a couple of years ago, was like, lost my freighter with all my stuff, and then it had in brackets, I feel sick. No, I rang him and he was like fucking nearly crying on the phone. I was like, come on, man.
What are you talking about? How much ISK you think you lost?
Oh, it was billions and billions and billions, mate. It was just disgusting.
Aye.
It was like
Oh my
literally
God.
everything he'd like kept in the game for years, sort of thing.
Oh,
He was like-
that would have been it with EVE. I would have just quit EVE then, right there.
I think he did
Right
actually.
there.
He took a big break after that, but
Back in now though, isn't he?
last time I seen him, he actually popped up in RvB. So and now he's got a wife and kids now, like, so you know he's fucked.
Aye.
That's it.
He's grown up a bit now, like.
Aye,
You get Wagro now.
happy days. But he was doing well for himself. I mean, he was selling fucking Titans and all sorts of shit, wasn't
Aye, yeah. He's doing really well, yeah.
he? Lots of money, lots of money.
Yeah, I don't know where I would go after RvB. I need a lot. I'd have to stay in here for quite some fucking time to get enough experience to go anywhere else.
But
To be fair, if I left RvB, I'd start my own corp again and just go fucking doing whatever I wanted to do. Probably low sec or not go out in small.
But you know what? Like, I wouldn't want to go somewhere where it's taken too seriously, right? Because in RvB, it's not taken seriously. It's like, you know, it's pretty relaxed and everybody loses ships. No one really gives a shit. No one gets potted, right? So it's pretty relaxed. I wouldn't want to go somewhere where they're all fucking like nutball, fuck serious fucking guys. You know what I mean? Like,
don't go
you
to
got to be
double
super
over.
fucking skilled. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Don't go to the Joss Gate.
Huh?
Don't go to the Joss Gate.
I'm docked up,
Red
mate.
fleet coming in.
Nice. That's some intel there for everyone. Happy days. But I think if I left again, I'd probably go on PvP and null, to be honest, like, because that seems to be where the action is at the minute. But null's like, I mean, if you went to nullsec, Chris, you'd find the PvP so different to RvB PvP. It's like most of the people in null are fucking stupid.
Well, I would fit in pretty fucking good with them then.
I mean, like 80% of people in nullsecs, like people that just want to be down there to make money, and that's it. And if like they come out in PvP ships just to get rid of someone, then you're gonna have a good time like killing them. So happy days. But there is obviously corps out there that are 100% PvP like orientated and will fucking rape your face. So but it's good. I'd probably try null if I'd left RvB for a bit, like.
So you can leave RvB, right, and not be in a corp. You can just be by yourself.
Well, if you leave the
You
corp
have to
you're
join
in,
a corp.
you get put in like an NPC corp, so
I see.
you're never
see.
like completely on your own sort of thing. But you can't get war decked or nothing like that.
That's nice.
Nice.
We got tons of fucking wars going on at the minute. It seems like it's crazy right now, or it was.
No, it is, mate. It's fucking disgusting. But the thing is, they're never around. That's the thing. I think I've seen, like, there was a guy in a NATO flying around the other day, and fucking, we've got like, how many wars? Let's have a look. Cool.
There's a few still.
There's fucking shitloads. There's lots and lots, mate. And I've only, I mean, the first couple of nights, they brought loads of like battleship Dominexes and that, and they just raped them. Absolutely raped them. That was when I had me Mac out big style, like fucking raping face. And after that, they just sort of fucked off. It was NC, wasn't it, Doc, that came out?
Yep.
Yep.
Wasn't there one of them that fucking hangs around Jitter a lot? That's where they're fucking based, or they're there a lot of the fucking time.
Well, it's,
I remember someone putting in chat fucking that's where they hang out, and it's fucking, that's why they don't want anybody going there.
it was New Caledonia and Jitter, mate. That's obviously Jitter for the stuff, and New Caledonia because it's the closest one to RvB space, but I don't know, they were just a bunch of fags. I know, like, because I've been playing like through the night and in the morning and that, fucking, there hasn't been too much action, but there's been times where there's, like I say, there was a couple of big fleets, but I mean, I sent you a message on Facebook, didn't I, saying, fucking, you've missed all the action and that.
That's always the fucking way.
It's like a few hundred people on grid, you know, and it was just fucking crazy. It was good.
I've never been in a fucking fleet that big. I think about like 45, 50 is the most I've been in.
Oh, fucking, me and Price seen some big fleets back in the day, haven't we?
Oh, fuck me, haven't we just?
Fucking thousands and shit.
Sat on the arse end of a Titan for a fucking hour and a half, and then all of a sudden all you hear is Titan jump, bridge, Titan jump, bridge, and you fucking end up landing in a fucking hostile fleet of about 1,000 fucking people, and you're just like, fuck!
So yeah, I'm just gonna go and make a couple of wilder system loads because it's that laggy. So it's been an interesting chat. I think it's been like a video podcast sort of thing it turned into after the fit and stuff.
Aye.
But
Can't even remember. I can't even remember doing the fucking thing.